When I was in cooking school, I tried rice gratin for the very first time. To be exact, it was a kale rice gratin, and it was delicious. And because it was so delicious, I wanted to make my own version of it for this fall. So here's how you make it. In a large pot with some oil, I'll saute some shallots along with garlic. And once the shallots are translucent and my garlic is fragrant, I throw in an entire 10-ounce bag of kale. I season with salt, and then I cover it to let it cook. In the meantime, I'll dice up a honey nut or butternut squash. By the way, to save time, you can totally buy pre-cut squash. To 2 cups of squash, I'll add a tablespoon of brown sugar, olive oil, and then a pinch of salt and pepper. I'll put it on a baking sheet and let it roast for around 15 minutes. Anyway, once my kale is cooked, I remove it. And then to the pot where that kale was cooking, I add around 3 tablespoons of butter and flour. And then to create a bechamel, I add 2.5 cups of milk. I let that cook until it becomes nice and thick. I season with salt and pepper, and then I add in a half cup of Gruyere cheese. And if I need to adjust the consistency, I'll just add a little bit of milk and then whisk it in. And then to save time on the rice, I like to take 2 10-ounce bags of the frozen cooked brown rice from Trader Joe's, and I add that right into my bechamel along with the kale mixture. And then once my squash is done cooking, I add that into the pot. And then once everything is nicely combined, I transfer it to a separate baking dish. And to make it a gratin, I cover it with a generous amount of Gruyere cheese. And then I pop it in an oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for around 30 minutes. And boom, there you have it. It's fall in a dish.